Okay, welcome to a quick tutorial for how to rip a map from a PDF that you own and get it into Roll20 and make it still be high resolution even when you expand it. When we go through this, it'll look something like this, which is a map that was originally from the PDF of the One Ring. So we're going to go ahead and do this with a map from Adventures in Middle Earth, which is a Silmarillion game, using a different system. So first thing is in Roll20, we want to go ahead and create a new page. As you see, I have a jillion pages here already. Um, so this is the untitled one. We'll go ahead and call it map test. Now when you create a page in Roll20, it's usually 25 by 25, 1750 by 1750 pixels total. That's pretty much what you want. Yeah, that's that's what we're looking for. And as we see here, we'll zoom out a little bit. So this is a 25 by 25, um, and this is the template we're going to use to upload our map once we get it. So first thing we need to do is grab a copy of the image that we want to use. So we're going to open our PDF with that. Go ahead and select that. We want to take a snapshot of it. Go ahead and click it again. So now I've got a snapshot of the image that we're going to use. So next thing is to open up our image editing software, GIMP. I recommend using GIMP for this. If you have some other thing you like using, be my guest. GIMP is free, easy to use. It does have a lot of stuff you can do and can seem overwhelming, but we're just going to use a narrow slice of it. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So click File, click New, and you want to go ahead and change the image size. The pixel sizes that you want are 2750 by 2750. Just trust me, that's what works best on a standard Roll20 page. We click OK, and then we're just going to Control V because we've already copied the image to our clipboard. I don't know what a clipboard is. Cool. So we have our image there. I know it seems small, but trust, it will be fine. So now we're just going to go to Image. We're going to cropped content, get away from that white stuff, and we are going to now export it. So we're going to File, Export As, and name it whatever you want. We're going to call it AI ME Player Map, and we'll go ahead and save that as a .png. You can save it as a .jpeg, whatever image file you want. Save it in our Roll20 resources. We're going to go ahead and export that and export. And we're good. Cool. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to Roll20. We're going to upload the file, AIME player map. There are a couple of the other files I did with like different sizes to test it. So Roll20 is not always the best at letting you know when a file actually gets uploaded, but it shouldn't take too long. So since we're in my library, we go ahead and click that a couple of times. And we see it right there, AIME player map.png. So let's make sure we are on the map layer. I'll go to map and background. And you're going to go ahead and drag the map over there. I like to put it in the upper left corner and drag, but you can do it however you want. It sometimes needs a couple of minutes to like fully upload the file. This is actually, oh, there we go. Snapped into high resolution right there. So now, as you can see, we do have some blank space at the bottom, but we have a relatively high resolution version of the map that we can scroll in on, and the writing isn't all blurry like you get sometimes. That was at 200% magnification. Um, this is a nice little tool for your players. Now, to get it looking super nice for them, what I like to do is I disable the grid because I don't really need it on there. And I like to change the background color to transparent. And you save settings, and then you just get a nice, clean looking map. And if you change to objects and tokens, you can even do stuff like you can scroll in, you could add a little marker for your players so they can know where they are at any given time. You can draw on it, so you can do all sorts of stuff with it. Anyway, you should be able to do this with basically any map that you want to put into Roll20. Um, there's some more complicated stuff where you can do grid stuff for more tactical combat, but we will leave that for another time. Hope this was helpful.